Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be filming this look. This is a fall inspired look. I'm so ready for, you know, cold nights and sweaters and boots, and all of the colors of the leaves in the fall were what inspired this look today. So if you want to see how I did it, stay tuned, keep watching, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button below. Okay, so first we are going to start with skin. And I recently switched up my moisturizer about a little bit over a month ago. And I have been kind of obsessed with this new moisturizer. It is by Boscia. I don't know how to say that. But they sell it at Sephora. It's actually on sale right now. It's like $28. But it's been working so well for me. I'm combination oily, like oily in my T-zone and like really dry on my cheeks. So I have to get something that will not make me oily throughout the day. I've been really happy with it. I don't know, it's cool. It's like it has a little swirl in it where it's like the gel and then the cream. So I just try and get a little bit of both, like a little pea size. And then we're going to do a little bit of eye cream. I have the Belif Moisture Eye Balm. It's super hydrating and it doesn't get like cakey or creepy underneath the eyes. So just tapping it underneath. Mercier Flawless Fusion Foundation. It's a longwear foundation. The color I have is 3W2 Golden. It's super creamy, and I'll just be applying it with a foundation brush. I just did like one pump. You can build it up if you want to. I don't have any bangs today because they are so long right now, and I am kind of undecided whether I actually want to keep them, grow them out. It's been like, I cut them in January. Actually, I want a little more coverage than that, so I'll do another pump. Yeah, I've had the bangs since January, and I told myself I'm gonna do them for a year because most of the time when I do have them, I will get them and then it'll last like 2 weeks. And then I'm like, okay, I'm over it. But this time I feel like I've done so many different looks with them. So it's been fun, but right now I'm kind of like, I don't know what I'm doing. So I'll just let them go out until I decide. So it's really matte. And I love that because, you know, oily skin life. But I'm just going to go back in and like press everything in with the beauty blender or a sponge. The finish reminds me of Studio Fix, except it doesn't feel as heavy or as thick. Yeah, I like that. I got it because Sephora tempted me, and Laura Mercier was my holy grail foundation before. So I figured I'd try this new one. And now for concealer, we're going to do NYX HD. I've probably used this one for like 4 years, maybe more. And it's pretty popular because every time I go to buy it, I'll have to like buy 3 because they are always out of it. And I'm like, hello, I need it too. It's probably my fault because I buy so many at a time. And then other people start doing it too. Now we're just going to set everything. I'm just using the Mercier Translucent powder. I really love fall. Like, fall and winter are my 2 favorite seasons. I just get like so happy with like the cold weather, the raininess. I love just snuggling up in a blanket and watching movies, and I just love the holidays in general. Like, I got really excited because Target already put out all of their Halloween stuff, and last year was the first year at our house where we got to see like trick-or-treaters and all that, and it was just a lot of really cute kids in their costume. So I feel really old, but like I cannot wait to do that again this year and see like, oh, it's just so cute seeing all the little girls in their Tinkerbell costumes and little bumblebees, and all the little boys as like Batman or Spider-Man. This is the Hoola bronzer. Just, you know, the usual. I finally got a new one, so I'm not like working with this crusty little like scraping out the corners or whatever. And then for blush, I'm just gonna do Paaarty from Tarte. I'm gonna do my nose a little bit. When I was younger, I wanted my nose done. People totally would talk so much shit, but as I grew older and became a lot more secure with myself, I realized that it's part of what makes me unique. And the fact that my husband really was like just doesn't care and looks at me and like still thinks I'm beautiful. So he always, even from the beginning, he was like, no, like you will not look like yourself, you like don't do it. He fell in love with me like this. So I think that gave me a lot of confidence and just, you know, being really secure with myself. And like, you know, when you're younger, other people's opinions of you matter so much, and you know, your peers, and I started just not giving a shit. So yeah, I like it to look clean. I like it to look just a little bit more sharp than it is, but I also know that like I don't give a fuck either. So I think that the most important opinion is your own and how you feel, and if you feel secure and happy with what you already have, like, roll with that. Okay, my camera died. It dies super quickly. I think we just need to get a new battery for it, and we just haven't, so it's been struggling. For highlight, we're going to be using one of my favorite ones that, for some reason, Becca, your highlighters are so bomb, but why the fuck do they always break? I'm going to be using the Champagne Pop. Like, oh, it's just so gorgeous. But I know inevitably I'll probably drop it at some point and be so annoyed with it. I like to use a smaller brush just to get a really, like, I like to get it in the area where I want to get it. I don't want it to go like all over my face, so I like using a smaller brush for this. And like, let's just get glowy. A lot of the shows for Fashion Week, the highlight was literally like so blown out, like all right in here, like so bright and pretty. But I don't think for everyday wear we can do that, but for photo shoots, like, yes, I will be doing it. Even the eyeshadow colors were like blown out to here and underneath here. Just whatever is remaining on the forehead a little bit, just like where the sun would naturally hit. And then over the nose. A little bit just right in there. And like right above the lid. For eyes, we're going to be using Huda Beauty, this Warm Obsessions palette. This is like the perfect little fall palette. The colors are really beautiful. As you can see, I use it a lot. I'll be using like these two here, possibly this one. It's just warm and coppery, and these palettes I believe are only $25 or $28, and she's coming out with a whole bunch of new ones that I'm so excited about. We'll use my usual. I just feel like this one and the Too Faced primer are like the best ones. So first I'm gonna go in with, like, we want it smoky and like burgundy coppery, so I'll go in with this color here right in the crease, tapping off any excess, and I want it really like blown out and smoky, so I'm not too worried about like keeping it condensed in like one little area. I don't know what it is, but I've been really obsessed with the warm colors lately. Like, I think I wear them like 95% of the time, when usually I'm so used to using them like literally. I guess I never really had like warm colors until this year. Like, I liked my soft brown from MAC, but that was like the warmest I would go. And I've just been on like a warm kick lately. I don't know what it is. Actually, I'm gonna do this one because it's a little bit more, I was gonna go straight in with that one, but I might just do that in the corner. We'll go in with this one. I wish they had names. That's the one thing I'm like, the corner one, the middle one. And I'm just going on the lower corner and working it up. I think that one of my favorite traditions to do for the holidays or for Halloween is to watch Hocus Pocus, which is my favorite movie. I watch it every single year. I tried to get my niece to get into it, but she was like not having it. She watched it one time. She was like, why do we have to watch this again? I'm like, it's tradition. It's my tradition. But we'll probably watch that on Halloween while we're passing out candy or whatever. I want to do a little bit of that darker color, this one here, just right in the corner. So I always press it in and then I'll go back in with a brush and blend it. So I am gonna take my concealer and just go right on the lid. I want just like a little bit of an almond shape. And then I'm gonna use the lightest, the white color. It's not even a white, it's like a cream color, but we're gonna be pressing that on top. And don't worry about this little corner yet. We're gonna blend all of that in a little bit more. So now I'm gonna go back with this one and just press that in where the white or the cream color, we're gonna press that in right where the cream color and the white kind of meet, just to like soften that up a little bit. I'll go back in, same one. I just want to use a little bit, something a little tighter. Like that. Just in the brush. Like, to make this really fun, we're gonna use a gold liner to just define the crease a little bit. But before we do that, I'm gonna blend underneath and just bring the same warm copper color, this middle one. It's like the most orange shade in the palette, and just use it right underneath. Okay, we are going to use NYX Liquid Crystal Body Liner. Well, I use it on my eyes, so whatever. It's this really pretty, like, glittery gold. And we are just gonna take cut that crease. Like, I'll start really heavy here and then just softly bringing it out. So it's like a half a crease. Just like a little bit. You're not going all the way, just until it starts blending into the two here. So we'll do Trooper from Kat Von D. And if you guys have not watched my wing liner tutorial, go watch that because it'll describe a little bit more in detail how I do it. This is totally a look I would do for like an Indian wedding or like Persian wedding. I feel like it's just like a lot of color. It's sexy. The wing liner, the glitter liner, it's so good. I'm gonna do my brows really quick. And then we are gonna be doing lashes, of course. I got these ones just kind of on a whim at Target. They're part of the Eylure collection and they're from Jasmin Brown. They are really like, you can see them. They are like really tapered here and then wing out at the end. So it'll leave like this stuff showing and the end's just really big. The lip actually that goes with this look is so, like I said, it's like very light here and then it wings out. I'm sure my husband hates it, but I always leave them. Like, I don't care if I'm done with lashes for the day, I'm done and I'll pull them off. I've left them in his car. I leave them on the console table, just kind of everywhere. It's actually one of my favorite colors for fall, and it's actually the lip color that I used on my wedding day. So it's kind of funny because, you know, you see like a wedding as very, I don't know, for my family it's something very like religious, and I was going against all kind of my family a little bit because we did not get married in a church. We decided to do it at City Hall in San Francisco. And then when I was picking my lip color, I was like, this lip color is called Exorcism and I'm using it for my wedding, but it's a beautiful color, so I'm like, whatever. So it's just like really plum. The last thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add a little bit of the champagne pop just right to the inner corner of my eyes. And the brush I use is like this Tarte one that came in a palette, but I like it because it's tiny. I am gonna set everything. I have a Scandinavia oil control setting spray, just so it'll last me all day. That's all. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already so you don't miss anything from me, and make sure to leave me some comments down below.